exciting time, being young. I think I was a sophomore in high school when I started looking at different schools, and there's just something about BC. It fit, and I had a kind of a gut feeling that this was the place I was meant to be. There's a lot of other good schools that I could have gone to, but I felt most comfortable here. The guys, the culture that Coach York instills in his program, and just how comfortable I felt around campus and with the people involved. Major junior in my neck of the woods back home is very popular, and it was always something. Those are the bright lights you see. It's kind of like that next step growing up, and you see guys going and playing there. But for me, education was always something that was really important, and I wanted something to fall back on. And I looked at college as a great way to play high-level hockey and also have the benefit of getting your education at the same time. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me once I had that opportunity. Thus far, it's got to be my sophomore year. Winning the national championship was an unbelievable experience and something I'm looking forward to repeat this year. Coaches have been great throughout my career, kind of helping mold me as a hockey player and teach me kind of the fine aspects of the game that are going to help you in your career here and also at the next level. They've been really supportive and been good guys and mentors along the way. One word for Coach York, there's a lot that come to mind. I mean, class has got to be right at the top, though. Just like I talked about, the culture that exudes through his players and through his program is unbelievable to be a part of, and it's a special thing and something I'm proud of to be a part of as a player. Right now, I think we want to just stick to what's been made us successful thus far. We're a talented, skilled team, but we do our best work when we're working hard, winning battles, using our talent. Like, we're a fast team, so when we use our speed, that's usually when we're most successful. So we want to keep it simple, not try to do too much, but use what's gotten us success so far and build on that.
Delayed penalty with Muse out of the net. They work it back to Price. He shoots. He scores! The extra skater off the bench fires it, and BC ties it up here in the first.
Hockey East is an unbelievable league to be a part of. Every night you've got a team on the other side of the rink that's going to give you a good battle, and it makes every team and every player a better player and better team. It's a fun environment to be a part of. I've said to a bunch of people it was just a surreal moment. Stepping out right into Fenway Park there for warm-ups right away. The snow was coming down, and it was just kind of one of those moments you take in and you'll never forget. Like you said, we didn't come out on the right end, but even so, it's something we'll never forget. And it was a really fun experience to be a part of. Free time, good question. If there is any of that, you just kind of like to relax with the boys, whether it's watching TV, movies, video games. My roommates are big into books. Matty Lombardi's got a library in his room, so if you ever need some good reading, he's a good resource. But whatever it is, to relax and kind of get away from the stress, whether it be at school or hockey, whatever it might be, the boys usually have something good to take your mind away from it. It's a really close-knit community here. All the athletes get along and kind of associate. One of my roommates is actually on the baseball team, so we've got a lot of interaction with the other sports programs, and we try and kind of support each other along the way, and not just the other athletes, but kind of all over campus. It's a pretty tight-knit community, and it's a great place to go to school. I know everyone's dream is to kind of get to that next level, and I'm going to pursue that until it doesn't make sense anymore. Right now, I'm just trying to enjoy this last semester as it winds down, but focus on this semester and our team and how well we can do, and then after that, see where hockey can take me. And when that sad day comes, when hockey's over, I'm not sure. I think I'll be in the business world somewhere. I like kind of the finance world, doing math, that kind of stuff. So we'll see where that can take me.
You know, our club is, I think, a very good club, but like all clubs, we've gone through some ups and downs. I thought we started very, very well, had a terrific December, and then went out to a tournament in Denver and kind of slid a little bit. Got beat by St. Lawrence, got beat by Denver, a very, very good Denver team. Then came back and had that Fenway, and it was almost surreal, the whole happening there. But the bottom line is BU beat us in that game, but boy, the Hockey East come out shining, I think, in that whole extravaganza. And now we're back on track a little bit, I think. We played very well against Providence and maybe even better against Maine. So, you know, and like a lot of clubs, Pete, we've got some injuries that we're having to fight through. Two of our defensemen are going to miss this series here, Pat Way and Tommy Cross with knee. Pat's a wrist injury and Tommy's a knee injury, but we'll have other people step up. He's been an excellent leader. He's had a good 4-year career with us, but this year he's just kind of taken off in the leadership role, and I think it's the added responsibility has helped his game. He's even a more effective player this year, and you're not going to be able to tell by looking at points, but it's face-offs, it's the checking role he's in, just his skating ability, but he really means an awful lot to our team. You know, I think one of the few Canadian boys that we've had come down to school here. But it's interesting, our last 3 captains have all been from Canada, so they really add an awful lot to our whole environment down here, and their leadership skills are very, very evident. I think he's growing in a lot of different ways. You know, he's just a young guy when he came, and now he's a man, and he's really impressed all of us, the coaching staff, but all people in our community at BC. There's a great deal of respect for Matt Price, the young man. Well, I think that's one of the advantages of coming to college hockey as opposed to, say, going into junior hockey. You really form part of a culture at all the universities, and, you know, we're no exception. Teammates become very close, and there's a great sense of camaraderie, pulling for each other and really trying to accomplish a goal. So we feel very proud of the family atmosphere we have at BC, and we encourage that from all our players.